Hello everyone and welcome back to my Let's Play of The Last Door. So today my plan is to actually finish this. I don't know if that's possible, but I do feel like I'm approaching the end. So last time, what's his name disappeared? Was it Alexander? Yeah, I think it was Alexander. Yeah, I kind of forgot because I was playing this last night. But I don't really know what to do, so I'm going back here to that. Well, sounds like I'm going in the right direction. I want to say, that I'm going to take another look in that room down here because I don't think I missed anything in like other places of the house. But I feel like I might still miss something here in the cellar. Yeah, what was that? Some weird noise, that's what it was. I'm also still convinced that those angel statues are alive. Was this there last time? I don't know, it looks weird. I don't think... Oh. There's a dark hole in the center of this room. It delves into the depths of the earth, far beyond what I can see. Mountain of compacted snow. Wooden secretary desk. Flipped up is no knob or lock. Just some strange symbols. Okay, so... let's put the crystal on here. Oh. Hold up. Let's get out of here. Do I need to draw these? Or do I simply need to mark those 3 stars? So Deneb, Altair and Vega. I'm going to assume that I need to mark the 3 stars. So I think it was that one. That one. Okay, I need to see that again. But I don't even think it matters actually. Like that one. That a good or bad thing? Correct. This is the summer triangle. Okay, that's great, but so we have the I have no idea what these shapes are supposed to be. It's like the U-looking thing. Like a 3-stripe thingy and another thingy. Okay. So, that one, the 3-stripe thingy, and that. There's a small cabinet with 2 slots for syringes. Only one of them remains. The voice again. It comes from the bottom of the pit. Hello? Oh, there was a ladder apparently. Alexander! Oh wait, didn't we start here at the beginning of the game? Or this chapter? Okay, so he doesn't talk. This is what you asked me to search for, is it not, Alexander? Am I right? The last door. Za'ilathal. The last door. We can cross together. What should I do? I'm waiting for you. Here, in the mist. It's nearby. I can hear it. What is nearby? What do you hear? I hear the beating of its wings. It knows we are afraid. I am ready. Am I? Sit down. Well, this might be a lot shorter than I expected it to be. Am I supposed to do something? I give him the syringe? Ooh. Do you think that we will find any clue here about Devitt's whereabouts? The police must have taken almost everything, but we have no other leads to pursue. Hopefully they have overlooked something. What about this room? There's a sealed letter between this table and the wall. It looks like Herr Beechworth never sent it. I think it is best that you read it. Dearest Alexander, please, you must reflect on this. We do not yet know what we are dealing with. If you were to open the door, it may stay that way. An open way for whatever lives on the other side. Yeah, it looks like that was it. I guess. I don't know if I'll make a separate episode out of this. The adventure continues in Season 2. Yeah, it's apparently done. That was surprisingly short. Yeah, need to do some thinking. I might just add this to the previous episode, I guess. Now let's see what's in the extras. Or yeah, let's see what's in there. I guess this is just extra stuff we can do. Here I have the police and medical report. The latter is still blank. According to the police, the deceased's name is Father Ernest Glynn. The man immolated himself. So I guess I'll just play these extras. Anatomical model built of actual human bones. Okay, so what do I do? Oh. Good lord, what a mess. Need a sharper blade. Okay, how about the scalpel? Not yet sure if I need to cut at all, but the pincer. I will know what to do after preliminary examination of the cadaver. Oh, I guess I just have to look at it. The skin is all scorched. Cause of death is probably shock caused by the sudden burns. A horrible way of passing. What could lead a man of God to commit such an act? All that remains is to file the medical report so that he can receive the proper treatment as a fine gentleman deserves. So I guess I need to do that now. This case still puzzles me. If he wanted to commit suicide, why did he do it in such a painful manner? Was he drugged or intoxicated? I should check his stomach for signs of poisoning. Okay, scalpel. Alright, the stomach looks fine on the outside. Now I should cut it open to check its contents. Oh. Yeah, such great noises. What is this? There's something strange in here. It looks like a piece of paper. It is a note. Ernest Glynn, Jeremiah Devitt, Alexander D. Can't really read the last name. Oh, it's crossed out. I think I should inform the inspector immediately. Interesting. Francis Baldwin. Who is Francis Baldwin? After being certified of your guilt by a peer jury, we find you guilty of the wicked and violent murders of 14 innocent and sick people. Because of this sentence, I am hereby authorized to execute you at this very moment by hanging to death in the sight of God. Would you like to make a final statement before we proceed? What? Why will you say that I'm mad? You should have seen how mercifully I proceeded. With what love! I saved them. I released them. Now they are in a better place. Do you still believe I am mad? So I guess he was the guy who buried us alive. Okay, Wanderer in the Fog. She is the only survivor. What happened to the others? They're all dead. I would like to talk to her. Good afternoon. My name is Johann Kaufmann. I am a doctor. Would you mind if I ask you a few questions? Please be careful with what you ask. Miss Parnell's state is delicate. I'm perfectly fine and able to talk, sister. Thanks for your consideration. Now, doctor, I understand you want me to repeat my story. I would be thankful to hear it indeed. I'll stay outside if you need me. I am a sane woman, Doctor, in complete control of my mind and reason. You do not dare to question it. I certainly wouldn't. Then I will commence. I woke up in the dark. The room was small, so narrow that I could touch the wooden walls just by raising my elbows. I guess she was in a coffin? Could you recognize the place? I couldn't tell at first. For a moment, a most dreadful thought crossed my mind. What if I had been buried alive? When I got out, I found myself in my parents' house. I hadn't been there since they sent me to school. Did you see anyone there? Your parents, or maybe someone you know? No, they were not in the house, nor was any servant I had known in the years of my childhood. I was alone. I could feel the humid air on my skin, and I could smell the scent of long time abandoned. I walked the rooms, unsettled by the silence. The place had the bleak feel of a ruin. Then I saw someone. In the opposite end of the corridor, an old woman stared at me. Did you try and talk to her? I tried to, but she did not answer, and she walked away when I tried to get closer. I followed her out through the back alley and into the streets. I got lost in the burg of Aberdeen. The streets were deserted and a thick fog covered everything. I thought I had seen the old woman through the fog once or twice, but they could have been just shadows. Did nobody walk the streets? Where was everybody then? I don't know, but I haven't said there was nobody. I met some people, vagabonds. One of them was a priest. I remember a novelist and a boy too. This priest, where did you meet him? I met him in a stable. Good Lord, he said mass there, among the beasts. Could you imagine the profanity? The woman had never written a word. She created only in her mind, you know. She could tell the stories sentence by sentence. With perfect precision, I could even hear a piece of her last work. What was the piece about? Yeah, the piece she told me was something like, the shadows of the past soon melted within the land that loves silence. Through the fog they walked, found themselves lost. Hoping for a sign from their gods, they set camp on the beach, where 30 birds waited to meet their crowns. So the boy, what about him? I came across an abandoned carriage. The horse was long dead, its bones still harnessed to the cart. There was a young man petting the carcass of the animal. Do you remember anything else? Yes, I do. As I walked, the fog got denser. I could barely see anything around. I finally met the old woman. She didn't say a thing, but gave me a cardboard card. Then she left. She gave you a playing card? It was one of those used to tell the fortune. There was a drawing on it of a veiled person holding a lamp. Then, the mist seemed to clear out and I could finally see. What could you see? A barren land, bathed by roaring waves. There were thousands of birds, and then I realized there was something else. What was it? It was there. It looked at me, the burning dark inside, the shaking, the scream. That vision, that I cannot understand. What is it, Doctor? Have I finally lost my strength of mind? There's my mouse cursor. Sure, I'll believe your story. I'm sure what you lived was real. But I am afraid that I currently lack any proof that can confirm your account. I'm sorry. I should leave. Thank you for your time. Looks like a tarot card. I don't know which one that is. Or if it's actually one. Although apparently you can find tarot cards in this game because there's an achievement for finding like 5 of them. And also, something I should probably look up. There is also an achievement for, I assume, failing to complete the game or something, because there is an achievement that has like the symbol of one of those angel statues on it, with basically that you fail to complete your destiny or something like that. I don't know. So if we still have time left, I might just see if I can get that one done, if it's not too much trouble, because I don't really feel like playing through the last episode again. But I probably should do that. Okay, who am I? Okay, that kid, I guess. What would be of man with no aspiration for the other side to inspire or lead him? I knew it would come to this. Your father was a terrible mess of a man. I'm only grateful that he brought you to our home. Soon enough, not long after you were born, I hold no doubt that you will learn from his bad example and grow up to be a righteous gentleman. What could there be greater than the efforts of mortals to rise from their miserable condition? We'll speak later, young man. We're busy. This is so sad. He was most dearest to me. You know, your father was a complicated man. He had a strong character and was stubborn as a mule when he had taken a determination. He believed he had a mission in this world, though I'm not sure he knew exactly what it was. That which avoids description, the unknown, provides men with a reason to exist. Can I talk to them now? This is a most sorrowful day. Mr. Beechworth was a great man, lad. This is an obscure domain, its secrets taken by man from the silence of nature and death. You're the young Beechworth, is that right? Your father left you everything, Anthony. The house, his accounts, all his belongings for you to receive when you come of age. He was very specific in his testament, though, that you should receive this promptly, his personal book log. Interesting. These are the memoirs of my life, my research and knowledge of the other side. Use them wisely, son. Okay, well, let's take a look at the achievements. So yeah, I did not discover all the secrets in the game or read all the letters. And the poor bird's suffering. Here, uncover all 5 tarot cards. Navigate through the fog like a pro. Yeah, unfortunately we didn't do that. Yeah, here, fail to escape your destiny. The angels protect this house. Okay, I'm just going to look up how to get that one. I do assume that I need to play through the episode again, so I don't think I will do that. But I'll go. Okay, so I did look it up, and apparently, yeah, I would have to play through the entire thing again. But it's basically after you solve the crystal puzzle at the end. If you choose to leave the room, those angels will actually stop you from leaving. So, yeah, that's basically it. So that was the last door. It was actually, it was pretty interesting, I have to say. I don't know if I will do a playthrough of Season 2, because I do have it. But, yeah, I don't really know when I will do it. Because by the time this is done uploading, the release of Total War Warhammer 2 is you know, coming a lot closer. So that might probably, that'll probably fill this slot for videos. I might have to fill up some time between the two, so find another short game or something. But that's something I'll figure out in a week or two. So for now, I have to say, I really like this game. About the ending, I do feel like something is missing, but I'm not exactly sure what. But you know, I did really enjoy the game. It was kind of creepy, and yeah, there was enough mystery, some puzzles that weren't too bad. I don't think I needed to look up what to do that often. I think twice, as far as I can remember. One yesterday and one, I believe, in the fog level, or that's the chapter. But yeah, the puzzles were reasonable, so I actually did quite a bit better than I usually do in these type of games. But for now, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll speak to you guys in another Let's Play.